everybody, and welcome back. In this video, I will show you the correct way of figure placement while you build. This technique must be used for everything: your walls, windows, floor, detailing, basically for every figure you place. Mastering this technique will allow you to make perfect, seamless build without any gaps and uneven surfaces. So like title says, secret behind numbers, seamless and tidy build. Let's start. I will just add the wall to demonstrate you the mess I usually see around. Uneven scale, unproportional, random coordinates. Pay close attention to Transform section in Object Settings. This section is very helpful in your builds. See all the random numbers? What do you think we can do with those? I think we can do nothing with these numbers, except placing one and only piece who knows where and who knows how big. Okay, I will delete it now. I don't like that mess at all. Now I'm going to show you something else. Something more tidy and accurate. So these three platforms are basically how I want outline of my house to look like. These are only temporary. They will be replaced with others because we need also different floors in different rooms. So I use this just like a start template. Now check the Transform section settings on these platforms. Position is in whole numbers and rounded decimals. It is very important with every build you do. Scale is with whole numbers also. I don't use rotation here, but you could use values like 45, 90, 180 degrees and no decimals. This makes life easy. Usually we will have position numbers till decimal hundreds. Where we need more detailing, we can go up to thousands. Let me show you also other already placed figures. Pay attention to Transform section. Numbers just fall in place on their own. Oh, this is group, never mind. Let's see other. Tidy and accurate. Now I will finish placing pillars for my build. I'm just going to duplicate one and drag close to the edge. And as soon as I'm there, I'm just going to round out the coordinates. That's so easy. X-axis first. Notice the remaining gap that disappears as soon as I round out the value. Now let's move on Z-axis, till the edge, and round out once more. See the result. Clean, seamless placement. So easy. I will continue. Duplicate. Drag. And round out. More. Duplicate. Drag. Round out. Again. Let's look for any seams or gaps once more. There is none. Now I need to place one more pillar here in the middle, but I need it on same line with others in front. So I will duplicate it. Then check x-axis coordinates of the reference piece and copy them. Back to our pillar and paste the x coordinates. And we have a perfect straight line up. Now one more here in the middle, aligned with this reference piece. Duplicate. Check x-axis coordinates on the other pillar. Copy. And paste. I love it. Pieces just fall in place one by one. Now, I mainly use two figures for building, the Wall King and the Cube. Oops, the wrong one. I mean the cube with 6 textures. I will briefly show you the proportions of these figures. But remember, every figure in Shop is made to be proportional with others, so this applies to basically everything. Notice that cube have 1 unit scale on every axis, and the wall has also 1 unit scale on every axis, but still it's thinner. That's because every object that gets baked into game acquires its default proportions of 1 unit on every side, no matter the size. But there is one thing that helps us very much in particular, the proportions. See how easy it is to make them same size. Now, let's continue the build with some walls. Hopefully it makes Transform section even more clear for you. Don't forget to enable Cast Shadow option on your figures. By default, it's disabled. Usually it's enabled on other props, but I've seen some without, so always check that. I will rotate it into desired direction. I will make it thick 2 units, like I do with my other outer walls. Let's move wall into place. Now, to center it, we will take z-axis coordinates of pillar. Notice that the anchor point in this case is not in the middle, but on the surface of the pillar. What I will do is just subtract half pillar size from 42.5. This will give us the center point. Then I set it for the wall, and now it's centered. And once more, let's move it close and round out coordinates. Lovely. Pieces fall in place on their own. So easy. Now, let's get height of the pillar and make our wall same height. Now, let's fill the gap. Pay attention to scale numbers. All rounded up decimals. Let's copy our wall and drag it into place. Once again, move it close to the pillar. And round out the position. Now, let's place the wall on the other side. Duplicate once more and rotate. Angles for rotation are also easy to set by hand. Just standard numbers, 90, 100, 80, 270. I will get the center point once more. Notice that on this side, the anchor point is already in the middle, so I will directly use this value. Okay. Now that it is nice in the middle, I'm going to resize and move it to fit the gap. Coming together so easy. Just use right numbers and they will be your friends. Duplicate again and move into place. Round out position and another piece perfectly falls in place. Okay. Now let's do the remaining walls. Duplicate. Rotate. Select pillar and subtract half of its size from its Z coordinates to gain the center. Move the wall in place and round out position value. Now continue resizing until you cover all necessary space. I got past the column with same piece. It's okay. Always use one piece instead of two or more, where you can, like in this case. Enjoy the process for a moment. Look closely what is happening in Transform section in the menu on the right side. That was so fast and easy. Let's check around for any seams or gaps around the structure. So tidy. So, the full numbers, easy math, easy geometry, perfect build, fast and clean. I hope I explained me well. Building is easy. Everybody can do it. But oh my God, please stop building the crap. Thank you, and I will see you in next episode. I have still so much to share.